All right. Good evening, everybody. Sergeant Olori reporting live from the Federal Republic of Bbnaija, Season 6, Shine Your High. All right. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for those who are joining, and I hope you had a great day. So tonight, I am here to give you the update, like the highlights from what you missed today. So, earlier in the day, before I get into that, for those who watched or for those who missed last night's update, you can check the page and catch up with what you missed from the introduction of the female housemates into the house. And yesterday, Biggie announced that today was going to be the first head of house games, and I'm going to bring you all that updates. And again, guess what, guys? The first diary session also took place today, so you have a lot to catch up with in case you didn't watch it during the day. For those who are joining, if you can hear me loud and clear, please type loud and clear in the comment section. You can also click the like button. I want to say the love pop on the screen. And if you have anyone who you think of, you feel should watch this video, you can also share this link with them. So I can't wait to to gist with you and also to engage with you and tell you everything that you all missed this evening. So for those who are watching, if you can hear me, please let me see in the comment section loud and clear. Then I will then continue tonight's updates. Okay. Oh, so thank you guys. I can see the likes, I can see the loves. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. So today started on a very good note. The housemates had their first gym session in the arena today, and it was fun. All of that happened in the morning, and until later in the day, Ariola and the Angel started boarding in the house. So for those who missed the back gist, let me give you an update. Last night, after the housemates were all settled in, everybody refreshed. They got dinner, they had dinner, and they had everything all done. So they all moved to the garden area where they all sat, and the male housemates told the female housemates to introduce themselves to the house. And a lot of them started talking about themselves. They started talking about their background, where they're from, who they are. So apparently in this season we have a lot of married people. We have married, single, divorced, single moms, all in the house. And I think I like the dynamics towards, the selection of this, set of housemates. I mean, it's actually a mix of male and female, but everybody has a story. That is one thing you all need to know. So for some people, they had like emotional stories, some stories that you can actually connect with. And some also had like, sweet stories, some sounded like it was a fairy tale. But for those who connected with other housemates in the house, Angel was one of the people who actually shared her story, and it was a very touchy one. And Ariola actually, not just Ariola, but all of them gave her a group hug. I mean, all the housemates gave Angel a group hug, and this actually shows that no matter what you're doing, no matter what you put your heart into, as long as you're determined, you actually get to where you want to go to. So Angel has actually proven to everybody, those who actually watch the show, that no matter what is it that you put your heart into, you definitely get it. So as far as I am concerned, Angel is winning right now. So Angel and Ari, boarded last night, where Ari actually showed us some love, showed us some concerns in the blue room, and the camera showed us that they were all talking, and also it actually shows that Ari and Angel have a bond already. So, and that bond continued, later today, where they were gisting in the house, where they had their own mean time and all. So one of the things that that was also an highlight from last night was the fact that after the female housemates, finished introducing themselves, the male housemates had to reintroduce themselves to the female housemates, because we all saw that happen on Saturday night. So for the female housemates, they don't know anything about the male housemates, so they had to do the introduction yesterday. So when it got to Nigi's turn, Ni then introduced himself. He said, "My name is Adeni Lawal. I'm 34 years old, and I'm married and have a 3-year-old son. His name is Raphael. Shout out to Raphael." And the camera actually the camera actually showed Maria's countenance. I mean, her countenance changed yesterday. Immediately, Nee said, "I am married. and we could all tell that, okay, this is a no-go. Yeah, I mean, she can't actually, move close to him because of that. Who can tell? Anything can happen in the house. So, I mean, Maria's look was one of the highlights last night, because a lot of people were like, oh, Maria's countenance changed immediately. Nini said, I am married. Okay, so another highlight from last night was that Tega also is the first married female housemate in the house. So in the previous seasons, we've had male housemates who are married, from Tinto Tony to Mike, and now we have Adeni. In this season, Tega is actually the first married female housemate in the house. So I mean, as far as we're concerned, I mean, she has actually broken some rules, in the sense that she's actually the real MVP, and in the first few hours into the house. So I mean, our fingers are really crossed, in seeing how far Ari and Angel will go in the house. So on today's trend on Twitter, for those who are not on Twitter, on today's trend on Twitter, some of the housemates that were trending earlier today, taking the first position was Maria. After Maria was Licorice, Ni, Boma, and then White Money. Of course, you can tell that a lot of fans are actually talking about their favorites in the house. And last night I actually asked a question during the session that you can actually share with me who you think your favorite is in the house, so we can see and we can hear. We can also know who they are. So on today's trend on Twitter, Maria actually was topping the list for the Twitter trend. Then next to Licorice, Ni, Boma, and then White Money. So White Money also went into a discussion with other housemates in the house. I'm talking about White Money. He said that he does not, believe in relationship. Like, he said that he does not do relationship more than 1 year. So, of course, for those who don't know White Money, you need to watch the show and catch up with who White Money is. So, White Money said he does not do relationship more than 1 year. All he wants to do is flirt, talk with girls, and pass comments. I mean, he said he loves his hustle. I mean, for those who have been watching the show, you guys can tell. White Money has always been talking about is also his business, other businesses he has been involved in, everything that he has done. He has been talking about his business, so you can actually tell from the kind of person he is that this guy, he really loves money. I mean, who doesn't really love money? You can never tell. Okay, so another highlight again that we caught during the day was that Perry said that he has not marked any territory yet. Remember last night, the ladies actually introduced themselves in the house, and now Perry has been saying in the house that he has not marked any territory yet. So this is one of the things that we need to watch out for in the house, and see who he will be marking territories with. Who is he going to be bonding with in the house? Who is he going to be loving up with in the house? Or are there going to be relationships or friendship in the house? We want to know the type of ship that will be sailing in this Shine Your High season. So as you can see, Sergeant Olori is actually watching, and I'm actually getting all the gist and all the information that you need to know, for this season of Big Brother Naija Shine Your High. So talking about territories, and moving on to the next gist of the day, Ariola was, she was gisting with Saga. So Saga and Ariola actually went to the same university, which is Unilag, University of Lagos. So from their introduction last night, of course they could connect. Great Akokites, great, So it was all fun to see that there are some Unilag, peeps in the house. So Ariella was talking about her ex-boyfriend, and her ex-boyfriend who defrauded her, and she actually got her money back. So she told us the story of how it happened and how she got her money back, what she did, and of course she mentioned that she also dated him for about a year or over a year. They dated over a year, and she got her money. She got him arrested. And then he also lives in London. So she just gave us like a back, story of how the whole thing happened, And remember, Ariola she's actually an art curator. So she talked about, a lot of things that happened between her and her ex-boyfriend. And she gave us the gist of how she, got her money back from her ex-boyfriend. All right. So aside from all the gist and talk in the house, today Biggie actually called their housemates into the diary room, where they actually shared their stories and also shared how they felt like during isolation period, and who they are bonding with in the house. So last night, Biggie told all the housemates that you have 1 week to actually get to know each other, which is actually great because it's best you know who you are, living with in the house. I remember we have 22 housemates this season. 2 housemates are the wild card. So once the housemates, reveal who the wild card housemate is, the housemate gets evicted that same week. So everyone is suspecting everybody. And earlier in the day, J. Paul was talking to one of the housemates in the house. I can't remember at the moment. He was talking about him suspecting a lot of people in the house that can be the wild card. So we can never tell who the person is or who the housemate is. It could be the person that is most active. It could be the housemate who is not really active. It could be the housemate who's not really interested in anything that they're doing in the house. So you can never tell who the wild card housemate is. But J. Paul is actually suspecting everyone except him. I mean, we need to really know who the housemate is or the housemates are, because since there are 22 housemates in the house, so it means that one male is a wild card and a female also is a wild card. So during the diary session, all the housemates actually talked about their first experience in the house. They also talked about their time during isolation and people they're also bonding with in the house. So you can tell that some of the housemates are getting to know each other. I mean, gets to know 21 people in the house is not easy in one night. So I think Biggie has given them that opportunity to learn, to know about each other during the week. So I think in the next coming weeks, there'll be a lot of twists and turns and a lot of unpredicted scenes that is going to take place in the house. So it's best that the housemates get to know each other right now. All right, so this is still Sergeant Olori giving you all the updates on Big Brother Naija Season 6, Shine Your High. And today I'm giving you all the highlights that you missed during the day. And I've also talked about the first diary session that took place today with the housemates. So moving on the list, the first head of house games took place this evening around 6 p.m. and it was a very, very difficult game. So the game, of course, for those who don't know what the game means, it means that whoever wins the head of house gets immunity. That's enjoyment for a whole week. So whoever wins the head of house gets immunity for the whole week and till the next week. So this is a game where you have to put in all your strength, put in everything that you can to win the head of house game. So the head of house game that took place today was also one of the games that they brought in from last season, which is roll the dice. So you roll the dice until you get to 6, then you start your game. So, and all the housemates had 70 seconds to finish the task. So from the first housemate to the last housemate who played, they only had just one person who won the head of house games tonight. And guess who won the head of house games tonight? I mean, just guess it. Is it one of the male? Is it one of the female housemates? Let me know if your guesses are right in the comment section. Just let me know in the comment section if your guesses are right. Who do you think won the head of house games this evening? Okay. All right, so looking at the fact that it's the first head of house games this season, everyone was really anticipating to be the one to win the head of house position and also have immunity for the whole week, and also you have the exclusive head of house room to yourself with your deputy. So Peace Ogo won the first head of house games tonight, and she had 16 points. She had 16 points when she played the game, so she won the head of house. Biggie announced her as the winner, and after announcing her, he told her to pick a deputy, and she chose Yousef. Yousef is our deputy for this week. So Yousef and Peace, have access to the executive head of house room, and Peace also has immunity for the rest of the week until next week again, when the game starts and it also continues in the house. So this game is getting interesting because you can tell that it's not by how you look, it's not by who you are or anything. It's actually about the skills and the talents that you can actually show in the house. So I'm sure for the men, they were jealous that they didn't get it, because of course men would always love to show that they can actually win when it comes to competitions like this. So I'm actually happy that a female won. Who runs the world, girls? So a female won the first head of house this season. And guess what, guys? For those who didn't watch last year's season 5, Nengi was also the first head of house. She was the first head of house housemate. She was the first head of house for last season. She was the first head of house last season. So it shows that the women are actually putting in all their power. They're putting in all their strength into making sure that they get the bigger prize in the house. So the game has officially started. Let me know who you're waiting for in the house. Let me know who you are standing this year. Let me know who you are, pushing to win the grand prize this season. Okay, so for those who are watching, thank you all for watching. And in case you want to get more updates, please follow us on Instagram at OLORISUPERGAL, and you can also like and follow this page at OLORISUPERGAL. We are also on TikTok at OLORISUPERGAL, Instagram, Twitter at OLORISUPERGAL, and then visit our website www.olorisupergal.com. And on YouTube, you can also subscribe to our channel, OLORISUPERGALTV. We can't wait to give you all the updates from this year's season. It's actually exciting. It's getting exciting every day, from the gist, from the friendship. Now we are seeing the gist, we're seeing the bonding, we are seeing all of that. Let's see how it goes on day 4. Let's see how it goes on day 6, day 7, day 10, 20, and let's see how it goes, because everything keeps unveiling, every day. So thank you all for watching. Sergeant Olori is signing out, and I will see you next time. Until then, it's bye for now.